Hey guys, my name is Jacques West, and basically today was my first day of flying as a uh, uh, student pilot, and I'm here at Coastal Pacific Aviation. There's the school at the back, and I'm here at the airstrip. Uh, Basically, I'll be doing vlogs every day and documenting my entire training of my pilot career, right? Um, and so yeah, I'll be updating you guys as often as possible. I'll be documenting all of my flights. So I don't know what it's going to turn out to, if I'm going to end up doing a montage or a time lapse or a hyperlapse or whatever it may be, right? And so yeah, basically today was my first day. Today is the 16th of June 2015. It is now 9 o'clock. No, 8:45 at night, and so still light outside. It's perfect flying weather. So yeah, today I had my first day of training. It was a ground briefing. My instructor Ken, he basically took me onto an airplane. We basically went over student policies, school policies, dress code, whatever it may be, and rules and stuff. And then he taught me how to do a pre-flight check, which is my job tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a flight at 2 o'clock. It's from 2 to 4, and then I have another second flight at 6 to 8. And basically I will what I'm going to be applying what I learned today tomorrow. And so basically we went around the airplane. He washed cleaned the windshield, then checked for fluids. So windshield, then we checked fluids, basically checking how's the fuel, and then also checking the oil level. Then what we did is we did a visual check around all of the panels on the airplane, and basically checked for broken rivets, dents, stress cracks, that all the aileron joints and stuff like that is tight or has a little bit of play in it. Tested all of the wing flaps and stuff like that. Checked the tire pressure, brakes, basically the condition of the airplane to make sure that it is suitable to fly with. So yeah, that was pretty cool, and we just went over schedules and stuff like that. Went over dress code. So basically right here, this is my dress code right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we got white pilot shirts, got plain navy ties, clean cut hair. I did not have time to do my hair today, but basically clean cut hair, watch, right, navy pants, navy dress pants, black socks, black dress shoes. Basically it, right? It's just a simple uniform, and in my opinion, you look awesome in it. But yeah, that's basically it. And so we learned that today, and I guess we'll continue on that tomorrow. And then so tomorrow will be my first actual flight in training. I've already had a demo flight with another instructor that anyone can go and do, but that will go towards my pilot log, right? And so yeah, I don't know. I'm really stoked. I'm really excited about it, and yeah. Holy crap! So I just finished up talking with a friend that I made through the school, and he was giving me so much advice, and just like honestly what to do with shirts, how to clean them well, what shirts to buy, what bags to get, how to build your flight hours really quickly. He's just driving past here now, and he's with the Abstract Flying Club, and he's gonna get me into it. And I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know if he has a plane here or something, but I'm so excited. Holy crap, this has been such an amazing experience, especially, I mean, like, the man's greatest dream was to achieve flight, so the fact that you can be in charge of this massive machine and actually achieve flight and be in the air, especially if you're responsible for taking off, landing, whatever, pretty cool experience, but taking off, that's to me the most fun part to me. Well, one of the most fun parts, so I'm really enjoying it. The guys here are so cool. They're so cool to chat with and to interact with, getting great advice from everyone, and it's so nice because I literally live like right next to to the airport, I'll be at home way before this video ends. Well, I'll end this video short. But yeah, no, it's having such a great time, you know. But I definitely think this is where I belong. I was born to fly, you know. It's been a lifelong dream of mine, you know. I've always loved flying. I believe to this day I have 85 or 86 international flights under my belt, you know, and that's not to like the U.S. or anything. That's like, I know 1 or 2 of them have been to Mexico, London, South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, you know, whatever. And it's not because I'm rich or anything. Because I'm not, you know. I just do it because I love traveling. I love flying. Specifically flying. I love flying. I love being in an airport. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, a 10-hour flight. And I'm just like, let's do this. Bring it on. Crap, well, let's make it 12, 14 hours, you know? So I'm excited. I'm ecstatic, you know? So, yeah, it was so funny because my mom, she's the one who taught me how to drive standard. And when she taught me how to drive standard and basically I started driving and stuff, she's like, listen here, I know driving's pretty cool when you first start, but you're gonna start to get really tired of driving, you know. Your driving is going to be a part of your life every single day to get from point A to point B. Go to school, or when you're later in life, go pick the kids up from school, and you have to do that drive 4 times a day, you know, on a minimum. Go pick up groceries or whatever, right? And I was just like, nope, not me. I'm gonna freaking enjoy it because I've always loved driving cars. You know, I've always been infatuated with cars. Anything with a motor and wheels, I loved, you know, or a propeller or a jet, you know. And she's like, no, everyone says that they're going to love driving, but they end up not enjoying. And to this very day, I know I haven't been driving for such a long time. I've been driving for maybe 3-4 years now. But I love driving, and the little bit of flying that I've been doing, I've been enjoying it. You know, it's a thrill every single time. Like right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm just like getting like super excited and super pumped. Like I'm pumped. You know, I was speaking to a flight instructor. His name is Michael. He writes all the instruction manuals. You know, he's sold over 100,000 copies, and he was telling me, when you fly and you genuinely enjoy flying, it's not cheap. Flying is not cheap at all. But when you do fly, because you love it so much, it doesn't feel like you're spending money. Every day that you're dropping $500, $1,000, whatever it is, I mean, you spend a lot of money flying. For example, I'm doing 2 flights tomorrow. I have to go pay him the $1,000 tomorrow, you know? Flying is not cheap. Do not fly if you do not have the money. And don't think that you're going to make the money while you're flying. That's also another thing, because if you do one flight and say, oh shoot, I have to now make the money to now afford this next flight, the problem that you get into is that you'll be able to do the flights, but the problem is that because you're not doing them back to back, you'll be having to review a lot of the information that you did on the last flight. So you'll end up doing double the amount of flights that you really have to do. And so it is best if you don't want to spend over 120 grand on your PPL, CPL, and all your ratings. I mean, if you're doing your PPL for a hobby, right, and you're working, understandable. Do 1 flight a day, or do 1 flight every 2 or 3 days. Makes sense, especially cost-wise, because you're only doing it as a hobby, right? But if you're someone like me who's doing this to train to do this for the rest of their lives, do it consistently. You know, it's, oh my gosh, I'm just looking out here outside the windshield, and it's now 9:22 at night, and it's so orange. Everything's orange and purple. The clouds look beautiful. And there's this airplane now flying over. It's so beautiful. I wish you guys could see it. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I hope you guys will enjoy this ride. This is mainly for friends and family who wants to see my update on what I'm doing. You know, because I have very little contact. All of my friends, all of my family is in South Africa, you know. So, and if you're not friend or family and you found me on YouTube or on Facebook or whatever, enjoy. I hope you guys have a great time, because I sure will. And yeah, you guys have a great day, and safe flying. Bye.